Hey, it's John from Producer. Today I thought we'd talk about the importance of having a scoreboard. Now, all of you know what a scoreboard is if you've ever been to any sort of sporting event or anything else, or played a game or whatever the case may be. But as it relates to your business plan, it's critically important that we're determining how these initiatives are playing out and if you're hitting the goals and having the success that you want. So a scoreboard can be something that you put together. It can be two lines if you want it to be. One line is for the remainder of the 6 months, what you think you're going to do, either in units or revenue, or however you want to track that. Then a second line next to it can be the actually how many units or revenue that you sold that month, and then collectively how you did for the rest of the year. The importance of the scoreboard can't be overstated, because as you're doing your programs and your initiatives and all of your objectives and you're doing a good job, if you're actually implementing those and they're coming to fruition, to understand what that means on the scoreboard, meaning if I need to have $30,000, are these programs at the end of the month generating $30,000? Or I got to sell 5 units, are they generating 5 units? So it's really important to understand at the end of the day, how am I actually doing? Am I winning this month? Am I losing this month? How did I do at the end of the year? So it accomplishes a lot of things for you. Number one, if you're not doing very well and you're not hitting on the left-hand column, which you thought you were going to do, for example, the end of July, it gives you an opportunity to go back and look at your objectives, initiatives, and programs and say, hey, these aren't working. The other thing it allows you to do is just forecast. So in year 2 and year 3 and year 4, you now have a record of understanding that in the month of July, for example, I forecast that I was going to sell 5 units. I only sold 4. The next year I sold 3. The next year I sold 4 again, maybe. Well, then you understand that 5 units sold in July isn't going to work under the existing strategy and business plan that you have. So one final thought on the scoreboard, if you make one, you can do it on a whiteboard, you can do it on a napkin, you can do it online like we do here at Producer, however you want to do it. But make sure you keep it visible. Don't stick it in a drawer somewhere because you'll forget about it. Keep it on your desk, keep it on home, on a whiteboard, whatever that looks like, and make sure you update it. And so at the end of the year, you know whether these activities are actually working. And as I mentioned, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, you have the ability to forecast and understand if these programs long-term are working. All right, have a terrific weekend.